Hey guys, it's me, Alex, again, and I believe it's time for another update. Um, I guess the theme of this clip I can sum up in what a caller to the Washington Journal the other day began his talk on it on the show with, which was Ron Paul, and Ron Paul, and I'd like to discuss the recent achievements of Ron Paul and how he's been doing in the debates, and sort of his popularity that's been increasing, which I'm very happy about. As you know, Ron Paul's been in the last two debates, and in the second one, he had quite a controversial engagement with Rudy Giuliani, which was quite interesting, and I loved because Ron Paul really put the truth out there for the American people to hear, and he was not afraid to stand up for his principles. He was not afraid to tell the truth. That is, that the terrorists and the bad Islamo fascists over there in the Middle East, they don't hate us because we're rich and we're free, but because we've been meddling in the Middle East for such a long period of time. We've been meddling there since you can even say since World War I and beyond and before, and I think it's important for individuals to understand that we have enmeshed ourselves in the Middle East so much that they have a reason to hate us. That is, we've been messing with their politics. We've been messing with how they want to live their life, apparently, and I feel bad for the individuals in military dictatorships over there in the Islamic world, but if we start doing negative things over there in the Middle East and we start acting like a military force over there, as we have been doing for quite a while, decades, then it gives a reason for the citizens who are being oppressed by the military dictatorships to actually find something in common with their military dictatorships, i.e. the hatred of America. And I think that we're basically fueling the inability of the population in the Middle East to take control and to overturn their dictatorships, as well as fueling this hatred of America that they have. So I'm very proud of Dr. Paul for having come out and said that, and it's been quite interesting, the popularity he has received since then. I mean, he's been on CNN a few times, he's been mentioned on The Situation Room with Wolf Blitzer a few times, which is fantastic. A lot of people watch that. They had a big debate on The View about him, and he's been shown on Fox News, MSNBC, ABC News, and he's been really spreading there. He was recently on Dennis Miller's show, and he's going to be soon on The Daily Show and The Colbert Report, which is watched by a large amount of America's youth, and I find this all to be great things, and even though a lot of people don't put too much faith in Ron Paul winning the primaries, I sort of desire to put that faith there, because in reality, I think Ron Paul is one of the few chances liberty has to shine its light in my lifetime. I really believe he's one of the beacons of hope at this time. There's not too much I think that's going for America as far as the liberty movement, other than what I consider sort of three beacons, which would be Dr. Paul, the Mises Institute in Auburn, Alabama, and the Free State Project. And honestly, to see sort of a nationwide change in ideology, I think that will most likely, most promptly happen if Ron Paul is elected. And I guess time will tell, and I have my full support behind Dr. Paul, and I really look forward to the next debate on June 5th, and his appearances on the Daily Show, and on even more watched news programs. And I think that he's probably one of the most popular candidates this early on in the race, and I'm very happy, and I could say that the liberty movement is well on its way to fruition.